Hey everyone, welcome to the Breaking Point YouTube channel. If you're liking the videos, hit that subscribe button. Now let's get to the hunting action.
Start up your engines, yeah, we just begun. I came from a place on the other side of the sun. You could try to walk in my shoes, it's not enough. A million people crowding around, I'm still the one, yeah. Darling, I beg your pardon, I'm ready to get it started. I'm just what the doctor ordered, alright? Lamb unto the slaughter, I'm walking through muddy waters. Just follow me to the altar tonight. Second to none, ain't no place to run. One out of one, look at what I become. Brimstone on the tip of my tongue, cause I've been walking through the fire and we just warming up, yeah.
Just out here today, shooting the recurve, kind of fine-tuning everything before we head to North Dakota. Season starts here in a few days. One of my #1 goals this year is to shoot a deer with the recurve, so I'm gonna bring it out to North Dakota and give it a shot this year. Been shooting with it pretty consistent here the last few weeks, and I'm feeling fairly confident. I feel like if I get a deer inside 20 yards, I got a pretty good chance at him. I'm excited. It'll be a different challenge this year. Looking forward to North Dakota. It's always a good time to get out there and kick off the year.
Saturday was silent, surely it was through. But since when has impossible ever stopped you?
See how she flies.
Friday's disappointment, Sunday's empty tomb. Since when has impossible ever stopped you? This is the sound of dry bones rattling. This is the praise make a dead man walk again. Open the grave, I'm coming now. I'm gonna live again. This is the sound of dry bones rattling.
I'm usually like consistently, my pattern's 2 to 3 inches low at 20 yards, which I'm okay with, because I know for a fact that deer is gonna drop that much on the shot. Like 2 or 3 out of my 4 arrows are all like that low.
We've been busy. Ever since we rolled in, we had a bunch of weed whacking to do. Ross has been manning that. Me and Jim have been kind of organizing stands and getting the grills out, organizing coolers, just getting work done. But we're gonna throw pizza in. Ross is just about done weed whacking. Mosquitoes got bad outside, so we headed for shelter. Feel bad for Ross, but he'll be in shortly. 327. That is number 327 that has been cooked with this pizza oven since 2017. Pretty good.
Well, Jimbo and I just hiked back into the spot we call Camp Meyer. Brendan and I actually scouted it yesterday. We came in here and walked around trying to figure out a spot to set up a camera, and there's just not a lot of trees on this piece right here, but we got this little cut that runs from one bean field to another. We got short grass. We figured it'd be a good spot to throw up a blind and a camera. Yesterday we threw a camera out, but we needed to come back in here with a blind, and Brendan dropped us off this morning. We got a blind set up, but got high hopes for the spot. We got a lot of cover. We should pick up some deer here soon.
We're heading up the road here. We got one more spot we kind of want to check out. We're hoping to get another ground blind out, and then we're gonna head to the airport and get Scott. So this is our final to-do list, and then we should be able to relax for a couple days other than hunting. So it's been a grind here the last couple days, but it's almost deer season.
How we doing?
Yes, sir.
Let's do it.
Let's go. Oh, the dink. We're back, baby.
First TBP versus Whitetail DNA barefoot open. We got Alex Comstock and his buddy Luke. Those guys only got time for 9 holes. We're gonna see if we can't take it to them today. Here we go. Woo.
Beats a good old nice day having a bush latte and hanging out with the fellas.
We are up by 2 strokes, heading to number 6.
What's going on, everybody? Hope you're enjoying this week's content on the show. If you haven't already, check out our YouTube membership called the TBP Club. It allows you early access to all of our YouTube videos. It allows you access to our members only live Q&As, which is once a quarter. And it allows full access to our Rut Live grand prize giveaway. If you haven't already, check out the TBP Club. What happened, Alex?
This wasn't our day. You guys kicked our ass, but you know, it happens to everyone, I guess.
Next year you get to pick the location, neutral site.
Home field advantage, you know.
Yeah.
First time at this course, first time barefoot.
Yeah.
A lot of things running against me, but
Yeah, you got a year to figure it out.
Got the range set up. Ready to let some arrows fly.
Opening day here at the Dink. We're on the shooting range. Jim is cooking us breakfast. Life is good. Deer season's back, baby.
Well, it's opening evening here in North Dakota. A couple hours ago, Jimbo and I dropped off Scott and Brendan at a spot called Scooby-Doo. Scott's in after a couple nice bucks that we've had on camera a couple nights in a row now. Jim and I, we had different plans. Our objective tonight was to drive around, do some scouting, and hopefully pick up a few more spots that we could potentially hunt and find some deer. We're overlooking Big Bottom, trying to catch some deer that we had on camera last year that we haven't been able to pick up this year. So we got about 45 minutes left. Jimbo and I are gonna sit back, do some glassing, and hopefully figure something out here.
It's about 8 o'clock. We got exactly about 49 minutes of legal shooting light. We just had 2 little bucks come in at both 1.5 years, but one had a lot of stuff going on. Pretty unique little buck. It was pretty cool, but they kind of took a route that we least expected. But it's actually a good route. We actually have 2 more bucks heading in right now. Sit tight. We're still hoping that 10 comes in tonight. anticipating one of the shooters to come in, but didn't happen.
Well, we just got back to the truck. Productive evening for us scouting. Seen a couple deer. Just trying to figure out this bottom. Next stop, we're gonna go across the road at some point, I'm sure, and do a little hang and scout and try and figure it out. If they're not coming out of this bottom, they gotta be on the other side of the road. But it was a fun first sit. We got absolutely drilled by the mosquitoes. It was the worst I've ever seen or I've ever been a part of. But we're heading over to pick up Scott and Brendan and see how their night went.
We ain't getting a whole lot of big bucks on camera, to be honest. A lot of our spots are kind of slow, and we just kind of been jumping around, moving cameras. We just ran around again this morning, pulled a few spots, started a few new spots, and just gonna kind of keep doing that until we can get on something. But we're gonna send Spitz into a spot tonight that we call cluster. We're still up in the air on what Ross is gonna do. We got one spot with a couple really nice bucks, but we want to play it safe and make sure our first time in there we make it count. So anyway, we just got back to camp. We're gonna do some game planning and pound down some burgers. Spitzley and Jim been doing a lot of work around camp while we were running around, and they got lunch ready for us, so let's dive in.
Me and Ross just got in the tree. It was pretty easy. Probably one of the easiest setups I've walked since I've been in North Dakota, or since I've hunted North Dakota. And I ain't complaining. It's a little warm, but it is a little cooler than yesterday. As you can see, it's a little breezy, but it's supposed to die down around 7:30, 8 o'clock, so just before dark.
Feels good to be somewhere where it's not 90 degrees every day. How you doing, Spitz?
Good, how are you, bud?
Good. Hopefully you're the good luck we need here. It's been slow.
Don't have a lot of stuff. I usually go to the tree with way too much stuff when I first sit here.
Scott and Ross are sitting probably our best set tonight. And I think they got a really good chance of killing a buck, but we're just gonna hope we can get lucky here tonight. It's the third day of season here in North Dakota. My first day of hunting out here in North Dakota for the year. Left early this morning, about 3 o'clock, and got up here around a little bit after noon. Excited to get back in the tree. North Dakota is just one of those states we look forward to hunting every year.
while since we've spent some time together in the tree hunt together, so we're sitting in a spot we call Dilemma. We actually just put a camera out on this spot here yesterday. Brennan and Ross did. A few bucks showed up last night. We don't have a shooter on camera yet in this spot. We're just coming in here to kind of hope we get lucky. We do have some good bucks to hunt, but unfortunately tonight a lot of the spots just don't lay out well for the wind we have, so we're just gonna kind of roll the dice here tonight.
We've been getting 2 frequent shooters in here just before nighttime, so we've got a buck in here called McNasty, and we got a buck in here called Brayburn. Both great deer. Be happy with either one of them. We're hoping to capitalize. It's kind of getting down to the home stretch for me. I'm actually headed home Tuesday, but tomorrow will be my last hunt, so we're hoping to get it done tonight.
Time's been running out, I knew you couldn't last. Sand slips through our hands like an hourglass. You kept it dragging me down, down into your past. Oh no, 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 I ain't going back.
We just got back to camp here. It's late. It's already almost 11 o'clock. Had about an hour drive. Had to pick Ross and Scott up, but we had a decent night. Saw a doe and 2 fawns. Wasn't really sure what to expect going into that spot. Like I said, we had a smaller buck come through there this morning, and we were just kind of hoping that something came in and surprised us. But that wasn't the case tonight. So we're gonna just keep an eye on the cameras here through the night and come up with a plan tomorrow. We got pretty much same wind tomorrow, so we're still kind of limited on options. Me and Scott were just pulling a couple spots. We're gonna try and get a couple new ones started. Brennan and Jim are doing the same thing. We're just trying to keep moving, trying to locate some bucks here. It's been a struggle for us. We're just trying to do kind of anything we can to try and find some more deer to get on.
Good luck, Spitz.
Thanks, bud.
Hit a walk-off.
Oh, we just got set up here and didn't even finish my interview, and we had a fawn come from behind us. There's been a doe and I think 3 fawns. They've been pretty regular in here on the camera. They were in here early quite a bit, so it's only like 10 to 6 right now. And we already got deer nearby us, so we'll buckle up here. We got about 3 hours or so till dark. Hopefully one of these big ones show up tonight. Be pretty pumped to get a chance at one with the recurve. It's a little after 8 o'clock right now. We just got eyes up. Don't want to fawn out here to the east of us, probably 250 yards. They're kind of making their way along the edge of this
marsh, it looks like, up our way, so weather just feels great. It's nice, it's cooling off, nice little breeze. Be a good night to punch a tag here. See him in a second. He's right here. He's down. He's down. He's down. He is down. We're literally down to like the last minute of light. I look up out in the winter wheat field, I just see a freaking beautiful rack coming straight at us. And I just freaking pinwheeled him with the Satori. Oh my god, that's such a rush, dude. What a frickin' awesome buck, man. He's got like velvet hanging off him and everything. He just shed out last night. First time ever hunting with a recurve. First opportunity with a recurve. And I'm pretty sure I just rocked him at like 12 yards. And he is down out in the field. Boom. We just got down to the base of the tree here. We're gonna go back. Jim's gonna pick us up here. We haven't said anything to the guys yet, so we're gonna kind of surprise them on the ride back, and then we'll wait till Ross and Scott get to camp and we'll let them know. But as of right now, no one has a clue that we shot a buck tonight. I think I left something out there. Hey Jim.
What?
How many? You were 4 arrows. You got 4 arrows in there? 3. Oh, where the hell did that other one go? You know where I think it is? I think it's out in the field.
In the field?
Yeah. I think it's out in the field.
Oh, where I picked you up?
No, where the stand was.
Oh.
Should we go back and get it?
It's up to you guys. It's not my deal.
Well, if we're gonna go back and get the arrow, we might as well go get the buck that's out there too.
Well, then let's go. You guys.
I wouldn't change if I were you guys, so.
Come on.
Wait, are you serious?
What?
No! Are you serious? Are you serious?
You serious?
Yes.
The field, boy. Come on.
Let's go find a buck. There's blood right here.
Yep.
There's more up here. I got it. I got his trail now. There he is. Yep. Yep. As you can see, it was just an incredible night. Had a handful of does and fawns come through, and right at the last 10 minutes of shooting light, this buck comes waltzing right across the winter wheat field here and just put on an absolute show. I've dreamt for many years to get a recurve and just learn how to shoot it, and it was definitely a humbling experience, just learning the ropes with that and building my confidence with shooting it. And I can't thank Brennan and Ross enough for all the work that they've put in out here. Can't thank my wife enough for holding down the fort when I'm gone, and the good Lord for just blessing me with an amazing, amazing animal. It's gonna be a great night at camp. We're gonna get this buck out of here, and we'll definitely be doing some celebrating tonight.